let's eat my lunch and talk. Literally today for lunch is just, oh my gosh, some chicken breast. Let's talk about my weight. Up until the age, I'm going to say 7, I was pretty small. And then when I went like through primary school and high school, I was quite big. I kept putting on weight. When I left high school, probably a year after I left high school, I went on a weight loss journey because I got sick. And when I say I got sick, I literally had like the flu, but I lost like 5 kilos in a week for a couple of weeks. And so I ended up losing 40 kilos within, I'm going to say 6 months. I got down to about 78 kilos, I think. I could be wrong, but I think 78 kilos was the lowest. That was when I was 19. And then I ended up putting on weight. So from 78 kilos, I got to 144.8 kilos. I then had gastric sleeve, lost 59 kilos, got down to 85.3 kilos. And then over a couple of years, I put on and I got up to 111 kilos flat. And I'm now on Mounjaro and I've lost 23.9 kilos, I think it is. So I am down to 87.1 kilos. My weight has fluctuated so much because of my hormones, also because of my eating, but majority of it has been from my hormones. Little backstory, when I was 17, I had really bad stomach pains on my right hand side and they thought I had appendicitis, and I was taken to hospital and they told me that I had a 13 centimeter cyst on my right ovary and I needed to get that removed. I then ended up getting my whole ovary removed, but not knowing for 3 months after, and it put me straight into perimenopause. So at the age of 17, my body was going through menopause. Like, I'm meant to be starting my life and I've already gone into menopause. Because of that, I was meant to be taking like hormone replacements and I didn't know. So I was meant to be taking that from a young age. Had no idea. No one told me. Like, no one tells you these things. It's not something that you learn at the age of 17, and no doctor is really going to be looking at you going, oh my gosh, you need to get on hormone tablets. And I wasn't seeing like a specialist or anything like that. So I had no idea. I kind of just like went through life not knowing anything, wondering why I was constantly putting on weight. I finally went and saw an endocrinologist and she told me, she's like you're never going to lose weight. And I was like, I know, like I've been trying really hard. I've been eating clean. I've been on calorie deficits. I've been going to the gym every day. I've been like, you have no idea. And she goes, unfortunately, because your hormones are so, like, you are never going to lose weight. So she suggested gastric sleeve. And I got that done pretty much within the year. I got health insurance, got the gastric sleeve done, lost a shit ton of weight. Problem was my hormone replacement that I was taking at the time was not working. So yeah, I was losing weight because of my eating. I was chopping and changing hormone replacements, ended up putting on weight. I'm now finally seeing an endocrinologist again, and she's lovely, amazing. She's literally changed my life for the better. She's put me on a hormone replacement that is great, works for me. I don't take it. I have to stop taking it and I really should. But it works. I am now on Mounjaro. She suggested that. I'd never even heard of that before going to see her. She's literally like changed my life in ways that I didn't know were possible. She discovered why I was having really bad back pain, and that was because I broke my back and I had CT, ultrasound, x-ray, MRIs, whatever the hell they are, and nothing was picked up. But because my bone density scan, because my hormones, blah, 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 was picked up that my back was up. If you like think you have issues, go see an endocrinologist. I mean, it's expensive, but worth it if you have problems like me. So yeah, that's like a little bit on my weight situation. Also, I'm not going to eat the second piece. I'm just going to take it to lunch tomorrow. Let me know if you have any other questions, because like I have things in detail, but they're from so long ago, like years and years ago. So you might have to scroll a long way down. Anyway, see you later.